Okay, now we need to program our main camera so it can follow our player, and for this we need to make a new C# script, create C# script, and we're gonna call it smooth follow. Okay, let me see. Okay, now we need to well, assign this smooth follow to our main camera. Then we need to make a new empty object. It doesn't matter where we put it right now, because we are going to move it. Well, let's put it where the player is. So create empty is child. Let's uh, get the object out of the hierarchy. We're gonna name it camera target, and let's reset its. Okay, it's good for me. It's good. Now we're going to see how tags works. A tag is a very useful tool for the scripting. So we need to make a new tag. um, let's see, here we have the tag that Unity already has. So we need to say add tag, and we are going to make a new tag. Here list is empty, so in the plus button, and we're gonna call it camera camera target. Okay, so if we select our camera target, we can now assign the new target as camera target. And then let's see, what is this for? This is for labels. So here I can assign a color label, and we're gonna see the empty object like this. So we can put our project somewhere like this. This is useful. Okay, yes. And now like this. Okay, yes. And now we need to set the object camera target as a child of player once again. So that's it. And now let's open our smooth follow script, and let's make some variables. Let's make it's gonna be public float. This is gonna be named as x margin, and is gonna be equal to 1.0 f. Okay, yes. Another one, equal public float, and this is gonna be for the y margin, and it's equal 10 f. Okay, and then let's say public float x smooth, and this is gonna be equals to 10.0 f. The same for y, public float y smooth, and it's equal to 10.0 f. These values are temporals, we're gonna be changing them. And then public, this is gonna be a new vector because we need to move it in other place. So that's why we need this new vector, and this is gonna be named as max x max x and y. Okay, and let's make another one, public vector 2, and it's gonna be min x and y. Yes. And finally let's make another one. It's gonna be public this is going to be a transform type, transform, and this we're gonna call it camera target. Okay, so we have done these variables, and now it's time for us to initialize them. So we're gonna initialize this only the camera target in this function start. So let's say camera target is equals to game object find game object with tag. So uh, we use this when we need to find an object. If you remember this script smooth follow, we assign it to main camera. So main camera does not have um, the game object camera target. So we need to call the camera target in the initialization, and our camera target has the tag camera target. So we tag, let's say, camera target, all right, and we need his transform component, transform. Oh, but it's not capital, it's transform. That's it. Okay, all right. So we have made the variables and we initialize the only one that we need right now. And now we're gonna make some function variables. Yeah. This is gonna be a ball. Let's say check margin. Okay. And we're gonna say okay, return math f dot apps transform dot position on x minus our camera target dot position on x. And this is going to be more than x margin. All right. Okay. So let's do this check x margin. I forgot. Okay. So the same for the y value. So I'm gonna copy this variable function and paste it, and I'm going to say okay, ball check y margin return math app transform position in that y camera target position and y and y margin. That's it. Okay, let's save it, and now let's make a new function right here. Okay, this function is going to be void track player. Okay, where we're gonna say okay, float target x. These are new variables. So let me tell you something. This code is a little more advanced that the code we are working with. So there is absolutely no problem if you don't get or understand all the things that we are doing. In more advanced lessons, you will understand what we are doing right now. But right now, it's not important that you understand. The important thing is that you know that you can use this code to program your camera target with the main camera. So don't worry if you um, are are getting some of difficult times to understand this. There is no problem. In advanced lessons, we're gonna return to this script just to see what we just did. So let's do this for now. It helps you to make some code and more scripting. So let's say transform dot position dot x, and the same for y. Float target y is equal transform position dot y. All right, so let's make some if statement. Let's see, if check x margin. If this function, because it's a function, is running, then target x is equal to mathf dot lerp. Okay, lerp. What is lerp? Lerp, we're gonna use lerp when we need to make transitions smooth. So if I have one kind of movement from A to B, with lerp, I'm gonna see the smooth transition. Without lerp, I'm just gonna see the point A and the point B without any transition. So that's why we use the lerp function. So transform dot position dot x and camera target dot position dot x, comma x smooth. I'm gonna open more this so we can see it. Yes. Let me see. X smooth multiply by time dot delta time. What is delta time? Okay, delta time is the actual timing by our game is running. Is the actual timing. Yeah. So we have this one, and we're gonna make the same exact statement for the y axis. So let's get this and copy and paste. Okay, well, so check y margin target y math lerp position and y position and y smooth time and y smooth time delta time. Okay, so we have these two, and then we need to assign a value to the to these variables target x and target y, and we need to give the new value. So we're gonna say target x is equal math f dot clamp. Okay, clamp. What is clamp? Clamp is when we have two values and we don't want to our actual value exceeds the minimum and the maximum value, so we need to stay just in the in the two values. So that's where we use the clamp command. So clamp and target x and mean x, y, and y dot x and comma max, yes, dot x. Okay, and oh, and max and j dot x. Okay, and then let's grab this code, copy, paste, and let's do it for y. So target y, maclam target y, mean x and y and y. Okay, so let's save this code. Now we have our function track player, but we need to call it. So we're gonna call this function on fixed update. We don't have a fixed update here, so let's make it. Let's say void fixed update. Okay. Here, so let's remember that fixed update is gonna work every single frame, and then we use fixed update when we use physics. Yeah, so uh, why we are using physics? Because um, it's following our camera target. Our camera target is child of our player, which our player has the physics, the gravity. So that's why we put it on the fixed update, and we're gonna say track player. Okay, that's it. Let's save this code, and let's go to Unity to make some tests. Okay, so uh, let's wait until it's load. All right, let's click on play. Okay, let's see. It's not following. Okay, let's see why not following. Camera target, here there is. Let me see. Okay, camera target, it is. Okay. First, no, but this is with the initialization. Let me see. Okay, I just see some code was missing here. We need to say, okay, transform dot position is equal the new vector tree, and we're gonna say target x and target y, transform position on C. Okay, so let's save the code, and let's give some initial values here on the main camera. Let's give this one. These are temporarily, as I told you, because we're gonna see how is this working. So let's hit on play. Okay, so here we have the script working. So I need to put the camera more up so we can see the stage more down. So that one is on Y, on the max. No, okay. Let's see. Y is okay. Here this is working right. Okay, I'm moving the minimum value of here is x and this is y, so I can see this. So one thing very important, we are in play mode, so here I'm making some adjustment, but once we stop playing the game, this value is going to return uh, at its initial state. So I need to take note that I want 5.30 point 13, sorry, and stop the game. And I'm gonna say assign this 5.13, and let's play the game again, and that's it. Okay, and then let's see. You see the movement is kind of rough, so let's change these smooth values. Let's change it to 2 and 2. Okay, so now let's hit it, play. Okay, so that's it. It's more like it. This is the smooth. And okay, now right now my game is finishing right here. So what happens is if I want to expand the limit of the camera, so I need to go, is going to be on X. So yes, I can assign more value, like this is on 27, so I'm going to stop the game and say, okay, my limit is going to be 27. As the same for the initial statement, the initial place of the game. For me, this is good. Okay, so I can run. My camera is following me. That's it. And one of the cool things, and why don't we just um, make the main camera as son of the player? Because we didn't we if we do that, we can have the smooth. So right now, if I just go outside of the platform, you will see the movement of the camera. Yeah. Okay, so it stays right there. If my camera was um, son of player, it keeps going with the player. So okay, I guess this is it with the this lesson with the camera. So once again, I suggest you that we we see a lot of code, a lot of things, but don't worry. This is just practicing scripting. We're going to see a lot of things in other lessons. And what's next? Let's see. Okay, in the next lesson, we're gonna work in the functionality of jumping. We need to make our player jump. So I see you in next lesson. Bye.